Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin. Long time no see. I apologize. I'm back. I chopped all my hair off. Hello. Uh, Something about mental health and like depression and like cutting all of your hair off. There's something about that where it's like symbolic. Every time I'm starting to feel better and I cut my hair off, it's like I'm a new person. I'm happy. So I apologize for being late. SHINee. Listen, they've had a whole entire comeback. I think a whole entire like world tour, a 15th anniversary TV, not TV show, like special show thing. I don't know. Um, I've somehow managed to avoid all of the teasers. As far as the new music, the only teaser I've heard and seen is Minho dancing to Identity, which is a B-side. Um, but I didn't actually like hear all of the song. I just saw people were like panicking and freaking out, and so that's going to be fun. Today the goal is to listen to watch the Feeling music video, the Hard music video, the Juice performance video, and probably listen to the whole album as well. You know I like long videos, so I'm going to try to do it all in one video and just here you go. But I might break it up into parts if I have to and just like put the full long video on Patreon for free if it gets blocked, or I don't know yet. If you're watching it, it is what it is. If you have a link to the concert, let me know because I do have a couple questions. I would love to watch the full SHINee concert. I think Onu's not there, so that would make me sad, but it's okay. Um, I didn't buy it, obviously. I didn't go to it. And so I don't know if you can buy the replay or the VOD, or if someone recorded it. Send it to me on either Twitter DM or Patreon Messenger, like if you're following me over there. But anyway, also I have a question about the show, the 15th anniversary. I think they did like a little travel thing. Um, I saw a clip of Taemin like riding a bike and shaking his butt at the camera on Twitter, but like so that's all I've seen, like bits and pieces in Shawwell's like freaking out and just I saw Taemin talking to a fan's cat in cat language, so that was cool. um, but yeah, I'm excited to check this out. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. Check out my SHINee playlist for all my previous SHINee reactions. I absolutely love them. And if I can get that concert they did with the new songs and stuff, I will probably react to that on Patreon. Maybe post some of the performances on YouTube if I can for copyright. Right now on Patreon, I have reacted to a few of their concerts. I reacted to Key solo concert, the Grooks in the Keyland concert. I reacted to one of Taemin's concerts and SWC1 in Japan. But there's still a lot of SHINee stuff I haven't seen, so I plan to continue reacting to them over on Patreon as well. Um, as soon as I like start filming more videos. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. It's been like a month since I've recorded a video for YouTube. I've been keeping up with Patreon a little bit, like 2 or 3 videos a week. I'm watching Queendom Puzzle and Road to Kingdom right now, but the goal is for me to try to get back to recording videos every day or every other day, so I'm going to try. For today, I definitely want to check out the SHINee comeback and the EXO comeback. Anything else is just extra, feeling productive. But let me know what you think about my hair. Also, it's all about me. I'm not sure. Like, I think it looks good. I think it looks okay when I like put some texture in it. If I like curl it or like put some beach waves in it. But when it's just straight, it's like Lord Farquaad. It's kind of that awkward length because I didn't want to go too short and end up with like a bob, but I didn't want to go too long and then like have to get it cut again in a couple months. So I usually only cut my hair like once a year. So I had it this length like July of last year and I cut it again. And anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm excited to see SHINee. Let's go. All right, first up is SHINee the Feeling music video. Let's go. Wait, who is that? Can I tell by the back of their head? Oh, it literally says Onu at the bottom. Sorry. I tried. Oh, there's a bag. Key. Oh no. Oh no, it's just saying their names at the bottom. Um, is this about to be a song, an anti-pollution, global warming, save the planet song, or is it just a bag that's floating? Because that still makes me mad. Don't litter. Pick up your trash, y'all. That's key. That's definitely key. No, it's tame it. And the feeling.
I want to feel.
Oh, I want to feel. Oh, wow. Sorry. It's kind of also giving me a Friends vibe. I don't know why. Probably just the dots and the green. Wow. Look at this man. Look at this man. Oh. Oh, it was tame. Look at his hair. It's cute. It's kind of low-key given Ellen DeGeneres, but it's cute. He sounds great. Wow. Did they give him freckles? Wait, there was a random shot of a cat. Whose cat was that? Oh, wow. Wow, that's a pretty cat. Not the trumpet. Oh, it's a stray cat. Ooh, his voice. Okay, so it's like an uplifting, positive, like kind of inspirational type song with the trumpet. I'm not sure yet, but it's different. I love that he's singing. I love Minho's voice. Oh. Not. What is that? I can't see what that says. 10th and it might just be the name of the street. I don't know. You're the only treasure. Wow, key. Is he wearing a skirt? Are they all wearing skirts? Cute. I love Onu's long hair. Oh, wow. That gave me goosebumps. Now don't give us too much thighs, y'all. A lot of those ad libs. Okay. Keys vocals. Is that Minho singing like that? Wow. I feel like that video, is it just, okay. So that was like a special song that was released for the 15th anniversary, right? It's on the album, but it was also a pre-release, I think, for the 15th anniversary, which makes sense. I'm thinking like Girls' Generation Forever 1, how, you know, it was a anniversary song. It was very bright and a positive message. The future is this very optimistic song, positivity, very colorful. I'm probably gonna have to listen to it a couple more times, because when that chorus hits, like it hits and it's very catchy, and I'm just vibing and dancing and stuff. But obviously, I haven't listened to every single SHINee album. I haven't listened to every single SHINee B-side. This sounds very different, but I think I like it. Everything about SHINee was still there. There wasn't any rap, but I actually kind of like that. They didn't force a rap verse that like wouldn't fit. It was kind of reminding me a little bit of like NCT Dream Hello Future. Like they don't sound the same at all, but I was kind of thinking like these two songs could be connected. Like the feeling took place before Hello Future, and then Hello Future, like they've arrived at this beautiful, happy place that SHINee was singing about is happening. Like, take my hand, let's make the world colorful together. I liked it. It's not my favorite SHINee title track, but I've only heard it one time. So, and it's not a title track, it's a pre-release. Let me know your thoughts on this. I feel like the music video is going to be very different because it's called Hard. Then the other song is called Juice. So I feel like we're about to go in a different direction. My favorite thing about this song, I think, is I really liked Minho's vocals in this song. I liked Key's belts, Onu's voice, Taemin's. Like, I liked the singing in this song. I think this would be one I would really like to see, like an acoustic sit-down performance of this. Maybe they did that on the anniversary. Hopefully they did it in concert. But yeah, I'm going to come back to this song and hopefully see a live performance of it. So let's move on to the Hard music video. All right, this is Hard. I have no idea what's about to happen. Key is standing in the middle of a circular piano thing. And I like his outfit. The pops of purple on his belt and his glove. Oh, are those shorts? Is he wearing shorts? I can't tell, but I think I see his leg. Oh. Whoa. Look at Taemin. Oh. Wow. Okay, the visuals are visualing. Okay. That was a transition. Look at Taemin. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look at the dance. Oh, that's Minho moving his hips like that. Okay. Ooh. What? Oh, this is that synth came in, and this is like a 90. It felt like a 90s like hip hop type song. I like this, I think. It's different. Hard like my flow, tasty. Why not? All right, Key. Wow, my brain is malfunctioning. Look at Key's hair. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, he's been working out, sir. I was thinking of make the piano. Oh. I thought he was gonna start playing the piano and then like make the keys blue. Beautiful. Nice. What? Wow, hold on, sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to compliment these visuals here. Wow. This might be like one of my favorite Key visual looks. It's like expensive, but also kind of giving pirate a little bit, but also Fight Club. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, that. All right. Well, something about this. Let me listen to this again. Okay. That was very SM entertainment. That was also very SHINee. It had all of the elements. It just yeah. Yeah. I haven't been attacked this hard from SHINee since the sick of all your trash, and then like Minho like lunged towards the camera and like felt like he was gonna beat us up. This whole music video was an attack. I like it. I feel like this one would also be very fun live. And I like SHINee showing us they can like do whatever. I don't know if they've put out anything. I don't know if they have any songs that sound like this in terms of like that retro, like 90s hip hop aggressive sound. But you still know it's SHINee. Like they still like the Onu vocal part, amazing. Like the sexiness of Key's like rap delivery and Tame. It was very good. But a little aggressive, which is I think the entire point. So yeah, it's it's one of those songs I'm not sure like I like it. but I need to listen to it a couple more times. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Let's move on to the Juice performance video. I have it pulled up right here. Um, I'm really interested about the B-sides on this album now. Like what kind of sound are we gonna get? Is it gonna be like The Feeling? Is it gonna be like hard? Let's see what Juice is about. It's a performance video, so we're we're gonna get attacked again, I'm sure. Let's go. Oh, we got a little eclipse moment. Oh, it's a dim joint. Wow. He's so cute. I love him. Look at that. Look. It's the smirk for me. He smirks and then kicks us in the face. Ooh. Oh. They're not wrong. I said I said I felt like they were attacking me and hard, and now they're just like calling me out directly. Hey. The low note. Okay, so Onu's not in this performance video. I know that he is I don't know if he's still on a break, but he like took a break for health stuff. So yeah, I miss him in this performance video. Hey. The footwork, Taemin. Ooh. Did you see how smooth this is? I'm not just going again for the zoom in of the armpit, but like look at how smooth my shoulders hurt. Like I know if I tried to do that, something would pop. You know, no.
Let's change the scenery, shall we?
Oh, yes, more of the ooh, I hope there's like a bridge with the yes. Okay. See, so for me, the bridge just brought this all together. Literally gave me goosebumps, and like the bridge, I don't know how to explain it. It just the song, the song was just like making me laugh, and I wasn't fully. For some reason, that bridge just like pulled it all together, and now I'm like obsessed. Oh my gosh. Oh. What was the date? That sounded like someone's oven. Like someone's Totino's is done or something. That's what that sounded like. All right. Well, okay. So this is what I was asking about that I wanted to like react to, either on YouTube or Patreon, wherever they'll let me. Road trip comeback show. Is that a thing I can watch on here, or does that have to be like a Patreon thing? Let me know. I think this might surprise people, but out of these 3 songs, Juice is my favorite. I think that might surprise some people because I tend to like I don't know, I tend to like the pop songs or like the more R&B catchy songs or like the funky soul catchy songs or like the bops that are catchy and get stuck in your head, or like the sexy sad songs. I don't typically vibe as much with like aggressive hip hop in your face songs, but something about this, I think it's that bridge, and then it's just something about this I just really like. You know, if they wanted to make some extra money, I guess they could also partner with a juice company in Korea, and you know, we got the juice could just to be the slogan for the new campaign. They could do it if they wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna go try to figure out how I want to do this album reaction. I guess I'll just use lyric videos. Yeah, let me know your suggestions on stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm just gonna go with lyric videos for now. I saw that they performed this on the comeback show, so that's cool. 10x. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I'm gonna like this. It sounds jazzy. It sounds sexy. Oh, I love all the layered backgrounds, the oohs and the ahs in the background. Very pretty. Oh. Wow. You say you want more? No, sir, I don't. You've done enough. Ooh. Ooh, this is my favorite song so far out of all of these songs today. I've liked all of them, but this one is definitely the most likely. Definitely going on my playlist. This is like walking around the house with your booty shorts on, like while you're cleaning and stuff, like feeling a little sexy, feeling a little confident, but like dancing. Oh, the breathy vocals. Ugh. What are they talking about though? Like a multiplier? Like I love you times 10? Is that what they're talking about? Ooh. Wait. I don't know what these lyrics are talking about. I'm just gonna move on because wow. Oh, I love this. Oh no. Ah! A masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I loved this song. Probably not surprising to anyone. You know my favorite SHINee title track is One of One. Actually, I love that whole album. But yeah, just I like it when SHINee does like funky, fresh, soulful. I just feel like this type of music really lets them show off their vocals and their agility, the runs in the song, all the ad libs and the but like not just from Onu, like it was everyone. Taemin, amazing ad libs. Key, I love his ad libs so much because of the amount of just like grit and like the occasional like distortion. Like Key's voice is just very powerful. I love it. He's been my bias, I think, since my very first SHINee reaction. I fell in love with Key's voice. Minho, he was doing his thing on this song. The seductive K-pop is being too slutty. They're getting a little too comfortable. But I mean, these are also like 30-some-year-old grown men. So, you know what? They got me 100 times. Let's move on to the next song on the album. All right, next up is Satellite. Oh, is that a clock or bottles popping? A clock. Oh, I think I would have liked, I really like this. The vocals are really pretty. The ticking of the clock is distracting me, but that's more of a me problem with like the ADHD. Like I'm just like grabbing onto the ticking sound is like irritating me. But I feel like it's going to be important to the theme of the song. Taemin? What was that? Oh. No. Oh, is this a sweet song? A boyfriend song? Oh. This is like a disco song. My mind is wandering. Now I'm thinking about SHINee and bell bottoms. Half tempted to like Google if that has happened before.
이어지는 고민 좁히지 못하는 이 거리 당연한 척 매일이 벌어올릴 헤이리 용기 없이 제일 뒤 멀리서 wait for you 또 핑계를 대는 이유 모를 거야 from my point of view Cause you're beautiful 이대로 내게 닿을 수 있을까 yeah. 날 보고 있어줘 무겁게 쌓아놓은 감정들까지 내게 전부 던지고 봐 커지는 빛이 되어 hold 갈라지는 소리에 그냥 오로지 너에게 몸을 맡겨 don't have to worry 막을 수 없어진 짧은 거리까지
Huh. Okay. It's catchy. And it's sweet.
몰아치는 바람에 빛으로 잠겨들지 잊지 못할 순간 강렬
And well, I just said it was sweet, but now they're talking about a night of intense love. And he was talking about leave your body to. These translations might not be. This might be like an adult song. That's why I hate lyric videos. A night of emotional conflict. Oh, I like this. My whole body hits you. See, that sounds like we're colliding. So. See, yeah, these lyrics don't make sense. It was hard and difficult words until I get close to you. That doesn't make sense. That sentence doesn't make sense. I feel like it's like a satellite being drawn into that person's gravity and that feeling of not being able to control themselves, but also enjoying the crash into that person. Okay, so I didn't want to get distracted and spend a bunch of time looking for Korean fan translated lyrics. So if you have them, let me know, or like put it in the comments or tag me on Twitter or something. I always like reading the fan translations. So I can better understand the nuance of the lyrics. But the vibe of this song, I really liked it. I love fun, dancey, disco, funky, and like it just kind of sounded sweet. So anyway, let's move on to the next song. All right, next up on the album is Identity. I think this is the song that the gays claimed. And I've seen like Minho with like his outfit and like dancing on to this. But I haven't actually heard the song. So
yeah.
Oh, that bass. This would sound really good in the car. Or the club. My hands back tighten me again. Oh, so he's bound. I'm gonna make that a reference to his song. Okay, say what you want about me. Okay, I'll say it. You are a very attractive man, sir. Oh, he's on his way. Oh. Oh. Okay, so don't tie me down. What? See, okay. These are metaphors. These are not BDSM. I think they're talking about like your persona, like the kind of forgetting, losing yourself, losing your sense of who you are as a person because you get so comfortable like masking and like how other people perceive you. And this song is kind of like getting back to your identity, who you are on the inside as a person, like rediscovering that. And sure, that I guess that could be a sexual identity if you've been repressing your uh, identity. Sure, this could be an awakening song for some people, but I don't think it's that specific. I think these lyrics are more generalized. But I mean, if the gays claimed it, I guess we claimed it. It did come out during Pride Month, I think. So. Oh. Wow, Taman. His That Is Mine, that was high. Yeah, it's like you just want to let loose. You don't want to have to hide who you are as a person anymore, which the more I talk about it, the gayer it sounds. But feeling like you can't be your real self because you're worried people are going to judge you or not understand. Yeah, I get it. The vocals on this song. Ooh. Oh no. Delicious. This beat. Oh, I wanted him to hold that note out like longer, and I know he's got the breath support to do it. Wow. Okay, all right. Lyric video. Woof. That is like one of the best SHINee songs I've ever heard. That's like one of my calm down. I've only heard it one time. It's like one of my favorite SHINee B-sides like I've ever heard. This song is a masterpiece. Shout out to Ju Yoon Kyung who wrote the song. Let me see what this person looks like. Oh, there's no picture. See, now I'm just being nosy. I want to know who this is. I want to know who's responsible for making this masterpiece. Music was by Hayden Chapman, Greg Bronick, and Adrian McKinnon. Oh, it's London Noise. That explains why it's a bop. Okay. That explains it. June Jo Yoon Kyung. Oh, she's cute. She's best known for her work with BoA, Girls' Generation, SHINee, EXO, NCT. What has she written? She wrote BoA 2002. Wow, BoA's been she's been around, girl. Icon. Tracks, I don't know who that is. The Grace, Super Junior, I know who they are. Complete Tinkerbell. Okay, those are B-sides. Chew, FX. Trick, Girls' Generation. Oh, I love that song. That's a great B-side. Oh, she worked on Sherlock, Clue, Note, EXO's Angel, TTS Library. I don't remember that song. Wait, Kyuhyun and Tiffany have a song together? Oh, Baby Don't Cry. That's like one of my favorite EXO songs of all time. I love sexy EXO songs, like kind of like sad, sexy EXO songs. So Baby Don't Cry is probably my favorite EXO song of all time, but 24/7, it's like it's right there too. Okay, so basically this woman is an icon and she has written... She's a millionaire. Okay, great. Love that. All right, let's move on. All right, y'all. Next up on the album is Like It.
순식간에 맘을 지배해
Oh,
오감마저 삼킬 adventure
this is fresh. And this song, The Feeling is the song before this. I obviously skipped it because we watched the music video, but so The Feeling would flow right into this song.
날 부르며 손짓한 그때 그곳을 향해 나를 던져볼래
I love his voice. It makes me smile.
날 이끈 튠 달빛 멀어진 그 숨 한 번도 본 적 없는 세계로 데려가 너만이 보여
Where are we going? A new world.
푸른 빛에 낯선 느낌 I like it
Oh.
파고들어가 깊이 벗어내서 없는 눈빛 작은 손짓 따라 쫓아 널 가까워진 너의 향기 I like it
What are we talking about here?
한순간에 피어나는 feel
We're having this album is like an album of self-discovery, positivity, looking forward to the future where you don't have to hide. Like this album,
뼈태진 감각은 널 향해 이대로는 내게 맡길게 새롭게 번진 운명 같은 falling
all right.
세계 날 이끄는 tune
Oh, we're dreaming.
오늘도 달콤한 이 꿈 이토록 간절하게 바라던 이 순간 뒤돌아보면 déjà vu 푸른 빛에 낯선 느낌 I like it
Oh,
파고들어도 깊이 벗어날 수 없는 눈빛 작은 손짓 따라 쫓아 널 가까워진 너의 향기 I like it
oh.
손에 잡힐 듯한 fantasy 망설임 없이
I jump into you. I mean,
더욱 선명해진 느낌 I like it 부러워스럽게 깊이 기다렸던 순간 조금 더 한 걸음 더 난 다가가 이제 더는
this kind of also feels like it could be connected to Minho's like waterfall song, talking about like jumping into you, longing for that person, wanting to like fully just go all in, I guess. Uh-huh. Ooh, that guitar. Ooh, that guitar. I wish they brought the guitar out a little bit louder because he was like, that was an awesome like guitar riff.
더욱 선명해진 느낌 I like it
I want to hear that live, and I want that guitar man to have a solo. That was delicious. I loved this. This was great. This was fun. This was dancey, dance pop, good message. Um, this album is very good. This album is very solid. There's only 3 songs left. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is Sweet Misery, which is also by Jo Yoon Kyung. So this is going to be another bop, I'm sure. All right, next up is Sweet Misery, which reminds me of Nicole Scherzinger, Killer Love. If you haven't heard that song, it's a bop. It's a bop, and she says the word Sweet Misery, which I guess is a common phrase. I don't know. I've only ever heard it in that song, and now this song. So let's go. I guess it's like when you're miserable, but enjoy it. Pretty. It's kind of, something about this is kind of giving me like underwater mermaid vibes. I don't know why. Wait, whoa, he's under the surface of the water in the midst of time. That's still okay. So the music intentionally is sounding kind of ethereal, and okay, they nailed that because that's exactly what I thought. Ooh. This is my favorite song. I love this song. I'm only a minute in, but it's beautiful. I was not expecting this. Leaving a trail of white spray. I throw my... What are you, a whale? What are you talking about? It's a breakup song, yeah. And it's like you're in sweet misery because like you're looking back at the moments and the pictures and you don't want to let them go, and you're like being happy looking at them, but you're also in a lot of pain. Wow, Taemin's an amazing singer, but like more and more I'm appreciating different parts of his vocal more, or I'm just now noticing, which I apologize. I need to check out more of Taemin's solo music because he's very talented. Wow. Ooh. then it's just over. Ugh. That was incredible. I love that song so much. I think that's my favorite on the album, but I think I've said that like twice now, so like just calm down. All right, that was gorgeous. Next up is Insomnia. Let me get this pulled up and let's go. I don't like these pictures. I know it's random, but they're like, are they like AI'd or like cartooned a little bit? They look uncanny. I don't think these are like the official pictures SM put out. I think these have been retouched because they look fake.
어둠 짙을수록 감각은 날 깨워내지 강렬한 불빛 거대한 소음 눈을 감고 come through give me that L give me that O give me that V-I-N-G
Oh my god.
give me that click give me that feel that I need give me that who give me that you 이런 숨결까지 그 모진 말씀 슬픈 너의 눈빛만이 정적만이 번지는 세상에 여전히 내 밤을 설었네 난 여기 또 잠을 잊은 채 널 그리고 부르며 서 있어 이런 밤은 나만 길면 돼 아침이 널 찾을 수 있게 모든 어둠을 감싸 깊은 midnight 짙은 insomnia 십년에 잠긴 오랜 밤 아무리 애써도 더는 잡히지 않는 꿈 아직 midnight 다시 insomnia 시간이 멈춰버린 밤 I wanna be with you 닿지 못해라 오늘도 Got this midnight feelings Got this
Beautiful.
midnight feelings
Ooh. Yeah, I mean I like this song. It's just it's not my favorite so far. It's kind of hit or miss for me when it comes to like this like loungy type sound, like a loungy like jazz bar cruise ship type sound. I think it's very pretty. It's not my favorite so far.
다시 외로이 거친 항해를 해 새까만 밤은 마치 바다처럼 날 삼키네 내 고장난 아침 반바늘 끝엔 너라는 태양이 걸렸는데 단 한 번만이라도 꿈처럼 네 곁으로 두 눈 감아 어디든 손 내민 그곳 날 따스히 녹여줘 어떤 빛도 사라진 세상에 여전히 내 감각은 선명해 모든 자극들이 쏟아져 올 때 너의 흔적은 날 부르고 깨워내 어쩌면 지금이 꿈인 건지 깨어내 현실은 어디인지 깊은 어둠을 지나 깊은 midnight 짙은 insomnia 십년에 잠긴 오랜 밤 아무리 애써도 더는 잡히지 않는 꿈 아직 midnight 다시 insomnia 시간이 멈춰버린 밤 I wanna be with you 닿지 못해라 오늘도 Got this midnight feelings Got this midnight feelings 영영 갇혀버린 tonight 허락되지 않는 good night 끝없는 미로 속에 나 깊은 midnight 짙은 insomnia 별에 잠긴 오랜 밤 아무리 애써도 더는 꿈꿀 수 없는 꿈 아직 midnight 다시 insomnia 등겹이 멈춰버린 time I wanna be with you 닿지 못해라 오늘도 Got this midnight feelings Got this midnight
All right. So that was Insomnia. I liked it. Um, I don't think it's a song that I would like crave. I don't think it's a song I would go out of my way to like really want to listen to. It's more of just like a chill, like vibey song that would be playing in the background and I would just be like vibing to like at work or something. I didn't hate it. Like I thought it was good and there were a lot of like really pretty vocals and I think a lot of people will really like that song cuz it's got like a specific vibe. It's just not something that like I'm in the mood for right now. So anyway, I will be right back. There's one song left on the album called Gravity. We're going to listen to that and then that'll be it. I'm sure this video is already like over an hour long. All right, be right back. Last up on the album is Gravity. Let's go.
잠이 오지 않아 나 자꾸 네가 생각나 공허해 왠지
Pretty.
대화지구처럼 난 네 주위를 맴돌아
The breathiness of his voice.
밀어내도 느껴진
Oh, like the moon and the earth. We're talking about gravity.
어둠을 깨운 달빛 내게 속삭인 듯이 말을 거는 듯한데 You are my blue 때로는 천천히
Okay.
네게 밀려든 푸른 밤
I'm just picturing them like all standing there in front of a microphone wearing like very nice tailored suits and ties and like doing maybe some subtle hand choreo and like serenading me.
밤새 잠겨난 하루의 끝
Like with some snaps.
나 홀로 남은 이 시간 이끌려가 내게 You are mine Gravity, gravity, yeah 자석처럼 난 끌려가 Gravity, gravity
Okay.
이 느낌은 늘 candy night Gravity, gravity, yeah 길을 잃어도 다시 나 Finally, finally, yeah 결국 내게 닿게 돼 홀로 헤맸다
Ooh.
스친 기억에 빨려든 채
Sorry, something happens when Minho sings. I just like lose all of my brain cells, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's so pretty. I don't know what happens. It's just
스친 기억에 빨려든 채 몰입한 채 멈춰버린 밤 포근히 감싸던 너의 그 온기도
beautiful.
생생히 떠올라 You are my blue 때로는 차갑지 저기 멀리서 밀려와 아득해져 난 감정의 끝 엇갈린 그때 서로를 부른 you and I 가까워져 우리 You are mine Gravity, gravity, yeah 자석처럼 난 끌려가 Gravity, gravity, yeah 이 느낌은 늘 candy night Gravity, gravity, yeah 길을 잃어도 다시 나 Finally, finally, yeah 결국 내게 닿게 돼 익숙해져 버린 맘인걸 너도 알까 멀리 있어도 난 널 끝도 없이 찾아나 You can't push me, just put me 끌어당겨 날 거부 못해 You are mine Gravity, gravity, yeah 중력처럼 넌 당겨 날 Gravity, gravity, yeah 설명이 안 돼 can't describe
Wow, keys, background vocals.
결국인 밤의 끝에 난 Finally, yeah, yeah 너와 함께인 듯해
Oh, man. That was a very sweet way to end the album. I really liked that. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, Gravity's just a sweet song. It's just sweet. I don't think it's gonna end up being like as memorable as some of these other songs like Identity and 10X and Juice and Satellite. Um Sweet Misery, Like It, The Feeling. Like I love all of these songs. Yeah, I obviously have my favorites. I think out of all of these, my favorite is gonna be Sweet Misery, Identity, 10X, Satellite, and Juice in that order. Um, Hard, I think it did what it needed to do as a title track, and yeah, I think it was good. The Feeling was very sweet, and then I feel like Insomnia and Gravity were just like kind of cool, like nice, sweet, chill way to kind of like finish the album. Um, So let me know your thoughts on this album. Let me know what your favorite song is. Are we getting a repackaged album? This is their 15th anniversary. But it doesn't say anything about it being like a special album. It just says that it's their 8th full-length album. So there's a chance we might get a repackaged version with a couple new songs and a new music video, and that would be really sweet. I will try to stay up to date on Twitter and keep following. Yeah, if they announce a repackaged album, there's no way I would miss that announcement. So either way, I will be back. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know about the like comeback stuff and the 15th anniversary road trip thing. Let me know. I'm going to also just search on YouTube and see if anyone else reacted to that and then try to do that soon. But I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I loved this. This was great. More SHINee music is always just a positive, happy thing for me. This was a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.